Most dog owners think they know their dogs. They buy them toys, take them on walks, feed them good food, and sometimes even throw them a birthday party. But what if I told you there are secrets your dog is trying to tell you every single day, and you're probably missing most of them? This isn't about basic commands or training tricks. This is about the way your dog experiences life. These are the 10 things your dog wishes you understood, things that could completely change the way you connect with your furry best friend. Let's get into it. Secret number 1, I smell your emotions. Yes, your dog literally smells how you feel. While humans rely on facial expressions and tone of voice, dogs take it further. They can pick up chemical changes in your sweat, your breath, and even your skin when you're stressed, scared, or happy. From a psychological point of view, dogs evolved this ability to help them stay safe in a pack. If the leader of the group was anxious or afraid, that usually meant danger. So today, your dog might get clingy when you're anxious or excited when you're just a little bit happy. They're not guessing how you feel, they know. Secret number 2, my attention span isn't that long, and that's okay. Dog owners often expect their pets to focus like humans, but in reality, dogs live in the moment, and their attention span can be shorter than a TikTok. The key to working with this isn't to expect more focus, but to break things down. A 10-minute training session is often too long. 2 or 3 minutes repeated throughout the day is more effective and less stressful for your dog. It's like how people scroll YouTube shorts. Quick bursts of info are more engaging, so when your dog loses focus, they're not misbehaving. They're just being a dog. Secret number 3, when you yell, it hurts more than you think. Here's something most dog owners miss. Dogs don't understand yelling the way humans do. To them, a raised voice usually triggers fear or confusion, not obedience. It's a throwback to their survival instincts. In a wolf pack, loud, aggressive behavior signaled real danger. So when you shout, even out of love, they may interpret it as a threat. Dogs thrive on calm, clear communication. They respond to energy, not volume. So if you want to be a good leader in their eyes, lower your voice and raise your presence. Secret number 4, routine is my love language. To a dog, routine is security. Waking up at the same time, eating at the same time, walking at the same time. It's not boring. It's comforting. In dog psychology, predictable behavior from the owner builds a sense of trust and lowers anxiety. Imagine living in a world where you have no control over what happens next. That's your dog's life. So when the routine is stable, your dog feels safe. When it's not, that's often when anxiety, barking, or even destructive behavior shows up, not because they're bad, but because they're overwhelmed. Secret number 5, my walks are more about my nose than my legs. Most owners think of walks as exercise, but for a dog, it's like going through their social media feed. Every tree, every pole, every patch of grass is loaded with messages from other dogs. They smell who was there when they came by, what they ate, if they're healthy, literally a biography in pee. This scent trail gives your dog mental stimulation and a sense of connection to the world. So when they stop to sniff for the 5th time in 10 minutes, it's not disobedience, it's brain work. Let them sniff. It's how they read the world. Secret number 6, I don't hold grudges, but I remember energy. Dogs are incredible at reading energy. They might not remember what you said or even the details of what happened, but they remember how you made them feel. If your energy is harsh, chaotic, or inconsistent, they'll respond with nervousness or fear. If it's calm, confident, and kind, they'll mirror it back. This is one of the most misunderstood parts of dog behavior. People think dogs are forgiving, and they are, but they're not forgetful. They're just focused on now. If your vibe is off, They pick it up instantly. Secret number 7. Chewing isn't bad. I need it. Most dog owners get frustrated when their dog chews furniture, shoes, or anything that's not a toy. But here's the truth. Chewing isn't just a behavior, it's a biological need. Chewing reduces stress, stimulates the brain, and even cleans their teeth. Puppies chew because they're teething. Adults chew because it keeps them sane. The real issue isn't the chewing, it's the lack of appropriate outlets for it. Dogs need chewable items like puzzle toys, bones, or even frozen carrots to satisfy this natural drive. Take away chewing, and you're removing a stress relief valve. That's when trouble starts. Secret number 8. I get lonely in ways you don't see. Dogs are social animals. They were bred to be with humans. So when you leave the house even for a few hours, your dog might feel more than just boredom. They might experience real loneliness. This isn't about making you feel guilty, it's about understanding what goes on behind those sad eyes when you walk out the door. Separation anxiety can look like barking, pacing, chewing, or peeing inside, but underneath it's often a simple cry of, "Where did you go?" Dogs don't understand time the way we do. To them, 10 minutes and 3 hours feel eerily similar when they're alone. Adding background noise, a scent of your clothing, or mentally stimulating toys can make a huge difference. Secret number 9. I need boundaries to feel safe. This might surprise people, but dogs want boundaries. They don't want to rule the house. In fact, being the leader stresses them out. When a dog lacks structure, they often become anxious or overprotective because they feel they have to take control. Dog psychology teaches us that clear rules, consistent routines, and fair consequences create a sense of peace. It tells your dog, you don't have to figure out the world alone. I've got this. The result? A calmer, happier, more balanced dog. Secret number 10. My life is shorter than yours, but every moment matters to me. This is the one that gets people every time. Dogs live in the moment. They don't plan for tomorrow or dwell on yesterday. So when they look at you with those eyes, when they nudge you with their nose or wag their tail after a long day, they're telling you, this moment, right now, is everything. A 10-minute play session, a lazy couch cuddle, even a walk in the rain. To you, it's routine. But to your dog, it's life. Understanding this changes everything. It reminds us to be more present, to appreciate the little things, to love our dogs the way they love us, fully and without conditions. Secret number 11. My world is mostly sound and smell, not sight. As humans, we rely heavily on what we see. But for dogs, their primary senses are sound and smell. Vision comes in third. That means your dog experiences the world in a way that's completely foreign to us. They hear frequencies we can't even register, like the hum of electronics, the distant bark of a neighbor's dog, or the subtle click of your car keys from 2 rooms away. And their nose? It's a supercomputer. They can detect a single drop of blood in an Olympic-sized pool. That's not an exaggeration, it's science. So when your dog suddenly perks up, stares into what seems like empty space, or starts sniffing intensely at something you can't even see, they're not being weird. They're just processing data we can't access. It's not distraction, it's awareness. Tuning into that will help you understand their world just a little better. Secret number 12. I show love in ways you might miss. Dogs don't say, I love you, with words. They say it through actions, and many of those are so subtle, we overlook them. Leaning into you, following you from room to room, resting their head on your foot, or even doing something as simple as sighing when they're near you. That's dog speak for I feel safe with you. Some dogs bring you their toys, others gently nudge you with their nose, and some might just sit quietly at your side. They're not being clingy, they're bonding. What's important is to recognize that every dog shows affection differently. The wagging tail is just the beginning. Learn your dog's unique love language, and you'll start to notice little moments that mean everything to them. Secret number 13. My body language speaks louder than barks. Most people know when a dog is happy, wagging tail, bouncing energy. But beyond that, a lot of canine communication gets misunderstood or ignored. For example, a yawn doesn't always mean your dog is tired. It could mean they're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. Licking their lips, that's often a calming signal, something dogs do to de-escalate a situation. Turning their head or looking away might seem like disinterest, but it's usually their way of saying, I'm not a threat. Dog behavior experts call this calming signals, and it's like a secret language dogs use with both people and other animals. Once you know what to look for, you'll realize your dog is communicating with you all the time. And when you respond appropriately by giving space, slowing down, or changing your tone, you'll earn even more of their trust. Secret number 14. I get bored, and that's when trouble starts. A bored dog isn't just a lazy one lying around the house, it's a dog looking for something to do. And when they can't find meaningful stimulation, they'll make their own entertainment. Barking at shadows, tearing up pillows, digging through the trash, or barking non-stop at nothing. Dogs are intelligent, active creatures. Even breeds known for being calm need mental engagement. Without it, boredom can lead to frustration, and frustration often turns into so-called bad behavior. You don't need to run marathons or teach circus tricks. Simple things like hide and seek with treats, puzzle feeders, learning a new trick each week, or switching up walking routes can go a long way. Think of it like this. If you had to stay home all day with no TV, no phone, no books, how long before you went a little stir crazy? Your dog doesn't need constant action, but they do need something meaningful to do every day. Boredom isn't a sign your dog is lazy, it's a sign they need more out of life. So now that you know the 14 secrets your dog wishes you understood, how many of them surprised you? If this video made you look at your dog a little differently, maybe even love them a little more, that's the point. Our dogs spend every day trying to connect with us. It's time we listen to what they're really saying, because in their eyes, we are their entire world. So, go give them a belly rub, or better yet, let them sniff that one weird patch of grass for as long as they want. They deserve it.